Working as a truck driver, everyone hopes that their iron horse will serve a long time and not let them down. That its engine is not going to break down on the way across Texas prairies or Montana passes. I faced similar troubles with my first truck just 9 months after I had bought it. I had little experience that time. On Independence Day, July 4th, 2015, my engine clattered in North Dakota. I didn't have $20,000 to fix up the engine. I spent all my savings on buying my second truck. Yes, I had to sell the first one for a few pennies. Learning from this bitter experience, I kept checking my new truck thoroughly. I fixed every flaw found in engine and chassis right away. I've tried my best to prolong the lifetime of my engine. I tried some standard additives. They worked well. Meanwhile, I heard a lot about a wonder lube called XADO. I paid no special attention, as I don't believe in fairy tales. But then even my closest colleagues started talking my ears off about this XADO. Finally, I tried XADO Revitalizant Gel, and I was amazed at the result. I decided to learn more about it and share this knowledge with you. Chicago, USA. So I've driven 60,000 miles. It's 100,000 kilometers. I'm gonna add it once more. I don't know, I do like it. I've liked it since I tried it first. Ignition timing has entirely changed. It's got much better, milder, and now it sounds rich as it should. Why XADO instead of HADO? As far as I know, it's called HADO in Russia and Ukraine. HADO is an acronym for Kharkivsky Dom. It means Kharkiv House. Thus, what we see now is written in Cyrillic, but Latin-like. Yep. We have invented and patented it as Revitalizant. What is Revitalizant? It sounds complicated. Revitalizant is from Latin and means reviving. Adding this product to parts exposed to wear, like motor or transmission, gradually promotes cement coating on the surface. The more you know about engine technology, the harder it is to prove to you that it does work like this. When I first tried XADO in 2001, it was a little can with some powder, just a little of it. It was a kind of early prototype, and I was surprised. I had a Ford Escort. It had driven, mamma mia, so many miles. It puffed, it chuffed, and the like. I added XADO in the morning. In the evening, it stopped puffing and worked properly. I was shocked. After some time use, engines have congestion and grooves. As far as I understand, XADO is a bit like plastering. Yes, if put in simple words. It restores parts' geometry. Worn-out parts regain factory size. In terms of engines, this improves compression. And consumption too. Yes, it decreases consumption, increasing acceleration, engine power, and all that. I'm gonna add it once more just to make sure. I'll remove valve cover then, and I'll be able to feel the difference with my fingernail. If it doesn't work, we'll have this vid to prove it. And that's it. Your engine is under protection for 60,000 miles with this. The more wear your cylinder piston group has, the longer it takes for the cement coating to form, to restore the geometry to the factory size or something close to it. I mean, this bottle is maybe just not enough to cover all the engine wear. Yep. When you add it again, you clearly feel the difference. It gets quiet and smooth. It stops jerking, and you'll see how traction and consumption have improved. Let's try to use the second bottle. 60,000 miles, 100,000 kilometers. It's the can that I used. Actually, before that, my repair specialist recommended to use, what was it? Flush, Extreme Flush. For purification, I believe you added Extreme Flush. What does it do? It purifies engine oil system, decarbonizes it, and so on. Afterwards, the maximum is used. It consists of 3 components: a lubricating agent to improve oil friction, revitalizant gel itself, and metal conditioner to make, so to say, an oil film on a worn part to prevent it from wearing faster.
Масляную пленку, да, на изношенных деталях механизма, что способствует менее изнашиваемости данных деталей механизма.
Describe the procedure. Mix it well. It has a kind of granulate texture. The little granules mix with motor oil. On hot surfaces, they melt momentarily. Won't block anything. No bad things like this. What this substance does is simply cover each crackle. I'm going to pour it in now. Careful when it's running. When your engine is running, you must pour it real slow. Slow? Very slow. If you use a full can fast, it will spit out on you. The engine is breathing. Just down the edge of your funnel. To prevent the liquid from blocking the opening, I let the engine breathe. Blocking this opening? Yeah. Pour slowly. Pour it in like this. Some granulate is left over, and a lot of it in the can. You need to cover it with oil. Close, shake it hard, and then pour in the engine. This way it won't waste. Half of it should be enough. Just a little bit left, but it doesn't matter. In an hour, it will work better and the sound will change. The engine has to be running now, right? Normally, it's better if you're driving. Yes, it has, for 10 or 15 minutes. Does it have high RPM, like when driving, or I can leave it idle? It's better to leave it run idle for 10 to 15 minutes. Then drive not less than 50 miles to mix it well inside your engine. You can turn it on then. We fill it. Leave the truck on idle for 15 minutes, then drive for like 1 hour. Drive a little time, about 50 miles to mix it. This XADO here is useful for gearbox and axles. I bought it back in February. I'm carrying it with me, as I want to change oil in axles and then add XADO. I'm surprised with the place. Thought it would be some backwater thing, but such big premises with so many workers packing and sorting things. We're working hard. It's just the beginning. We're at the stage of formation, development, expansion of supply volume across the USA. We will grow much bigger. Here's an oil lab report. XADO was added to this truck's engine at 900,000 miles. Previously, we had the used oil analyzed. 788,000 and 810,000. Copper and lead values in black mean way above the normal level. The engine started giving off the distinct rebuild smell. We added XADO at 900,000 miles. At 1,057,000 miles, the customer sent the used oil to the same lab. Several lab employees called him to ask, "Why didn't you update your file when you changed your truck? You should have edited and added new VIN, model, manufacturer, year, all this." He said, "I haven't changed the truck." And they're like swearing that there's no way any repair could have brought out such a change. You had such level of engine wear, where copper exceeded the norm values by a few times. And at 1,057,000, this was all gone. There was 1 instead of 6 and 7. There was 2 instead of 38 and 21. They were shocked. What repairs in the world can do this? When he told that he had used XADO at 900,000, they started asking, what's this? Our essential advantage is that we guarantee the complete protection for your next 60,000 miles. If we add it to the engine, transmission module, and so on. No other manufacturer has reached similar results. You should add it before your engine completely breaks. Do it while it still runs, and then you'll be able to prolong its life several times over and what is left of it. Today we've told you about Maximum, atomic metal conditioner with revitalizant gel for diesel truck. It increases engine power and acceleration, improves oil lubrication properties, decreases noise and vibration level, increases oil system pressure and equalizes cylinder compression, and decreases fuel consumption. If you are a truck owner, I highly recommend you learn more about XADO Revitalizant and the entire XADO product line. You can do it at XADO.us. If you are in US, there's a special offer for you. If you buy using YouTube promo code, you can get 20% off and free delivery in the US. XADO production is not only for trucks. It's also intended for cars, motorcycles, bicycles, and even guns. Please carefully read online when and how to use a particular XADO product properly. And don't forget that you can get 20% discount and free delivery if you enter the YouTube promo code. XADO, 20% off, free delivery in US, promo code YouTube.